Hello, 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 and here we are. It's Thursday, so we are not only on the road to our weekend, but also on the journey of this new month. So let's see if this read is a little bit lighter than yesterday. Hopefully you had a good rest last night, and today the sun is going to shine on you with blessings of good health, wealth, and joy in your heart. Okay, so let's take a look at the area of money. And yes, thank you for tuning into my channel. You are in my daily tarot playlist where we take a look and explore these areas of money, relationship, career, and well-being. And I am Daisy. And if you haven't done so, hit like and subscribe to my channel. Awesomeness, awesomeness. I want to thank all of you for being a part of my community. So I love it. Okay, so let's take a look at what is in store for today. In the area of money, where are we going? What's the reflections? What do we need to kind of be on guard? If this resonates for you, great. If it doesn't, then let's just put it on the shelf. Somebody will grab it and say, yeah, that does apply, and I'm going to think about this. Okay, so let's see what we have here. Oh, if you playing in the stock market, ain't good, ain't good. This ain't good, ain't good. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to sing about something as bad as losing money. So be very careful today with your stock trades. Definitely it will be, in general, I see things are going down. There's going to be a pull down. And as if you've been following what the Feds have been doing, we are experiencing some hikes. They're trying to make some adjustments. Well, players are going to play. Some are going to lose. Some are going to win. Hopefully you're not going to be on this downside that we see as the markets are pulling on the low side. So in general, it's important to really look at what you're doing with your money. How are you using it? How are you circulating it? Where is it going as far as, what you're doing? Are you making right choices? Good purchases? Do they fall under the needed or wanted category? And if you want it and you have the luxury to, tap into that, I'm so happy for you. If you need it and don't have the money, that's kind of a struggle. That's not a good place to be in. But definitely today is one of those days where we need to kind of be aware of how the money is flowing in our lives and where can we move it or use it in the best effective form. One of the things that we want to look at is that we are using our money or exchange for its best and highest value. Okay, relationship. Where are we with relationships? Relationships. Does that mean like you take ships and you relate to them? I don't know. You ever thought about that? Sometimes how are the words and how we use them, we start kind of, playing with the words. Relate. Ship. Okay. What are you doing, Daisy? I haven't had my coffee yet. My brain cells are hurting. Oops. Shall we? Talk about relating. A lot of things going on here. We have a lot of things going on here. We see that at this moment, kind of at a place where in this relationship, you know what you want. You know what, you've done to get to where you're at in this relationship, and you're really caring. So someone is going to come across today and at least be in contact with this person who really cares, who's very nurturing and cares about you. Or maybe you are going to be this person for someone today that they're going to come to you. They're going to feel that they can trust you with their heart. They can communicate with you. They know that they feel safe in you because you protect that friendship. You protect what you have between each other. So this is a very sweet, a very beautiful card. There's a lot of beautiful things here. if I didn't know any better, I think that this crown has like, well, from afar it looks like a flower. But there's angels. There's a lot of protection. There's a lot of beautiful stuff in this relationship. You've got angels here. So you might be in need of a real friend, and this person is in your life, and that's good. Especially after what we saw yesterday on here. Ooh. Okay, let's take a look at career. Where is this going? Because there was a lot of, well, it's going to have to try to catch it, but ooh. There you go. So after yesterday, with all that stuff going on and the battle of the, minds, and here you're thinking you're a winner. Now you're here like, okay, what are my options? Some of you, I'm getting a little group of you that are going through the transition. It looks like you are, like, I see certifications, and now you're looking at the options ahead, but you don't know which way to go. Where do you go with this? You kind of thought it was easy while you were trying to get, where you were going. But now that you're here, you're like, holy crap, I don't know what to do next. At the same time, some of you have applied for 2 or 3 jobs, and you're getting callbacks from at least 2 of them. And so you're trying to decide which one is the better. Do I go for the money, or go to this one because it's closer to, my travel, gives me more time with the family, and I don't have to be on the road so much. So different things to look at that you have going on. At least, you have that blessing, and pray for you that you will have the best decision and that God is guiding you true. Okay, let's take a look at well-being. Well-being of mind, body, soul, and your emotions. Yeah, I mean, having an emotional handle on yourself is pretty powerful. I mean, that means that if you're hit with a crisis, it doesn't mean that you're not going to feel the pain of all the issues. It just means that you'll have the fortitude to compartmentalize what's going on and put the emotions and not let those emotions rule you. Okay, so let's see. Why am I channeling that? Okay. Okay, there we go. Talk about emotions being ruled. What is going on here? It's important that, so this has to do with matters of the heart. Could be here again. Could be here that you definitely need someone to talk to you because of something that's happened in the relationship, or something that's happened in your life with someone. This situation with the money, it's like a sense of desperation. All these opportunities, what's going to be the best choice? And so there's torment. You're tormented in so many ways because of the mind is feeling foggy. So it's hard for the heart to make a good choice, a clear through, what's that path going to be. Interesting. So I will throw 2 extra cards. I'm going to do one from the money deck here. And kind of not fair when you see this, but I haven't memorized what that card is, but I throw it in here because when I bought this card, the lady from the Etsy store, I'll put her information on here. She gave me this as a gift, and I'm like, okay, that'll be like my fool's card, but I still haven't taken the time. But I throw it in here, so when I do the shuffle, maybe I should do it like that because this card is in here. So I'll do it that way. So I'll shuffle and split it in the middle. So whatever is the top on the middle, that will be the card. And that's this one. Okay, and so I will be using one from this beautiful deck, which I also did an unboxing. Please do check it out, the Karma cards. And we will get a little bit more about what is... We'll do it the same way. This one. Okay. Okay, this is upside down. So we see this is upside down. So, okay, seal. First we'll read it. Business contract, documents, gift or money, writing, paperwork, staying put. So when we start looking at the general, the seal is not so good. We see some issues with any business contracts. We see that there is some issues about the money. There's no gifts coming in right now in that way. We see that there's, staying put. Well, we don't know because there's too many options. So it is about trying to create that stability. So this here is, right now, that seal is not sealed. You need to really get a better handle at all your expenses and your income. And you kind of really should get an advisor about these decisions with your career, or maybe sit with your family and see what's going to be the best choice with that, so you can make a good decision starting with these opportunities that are before you. Okay, and from the karma cards, okay, stay connected with your highest ideals. And mentally, it says here the rules. So set forth some discipline for yourself with what we're talking about, so that you can, not be so thrown apart with your emotions. And it says here, get it out to the world. And so this is really all about these things. And I know that usually this deck is thrown in threes, but I'm just using it this way to get that we need to fire ourselves up with this Sagittarian energy. That's what we need to do. We need to get it out to the world, whatever it is. And when it comes to this, if this is not that you're going to work for someone, but you've been thinking about starting a business, so stop dilly-dallying. Start getting out there, okay? And start creating some structure for yourself and stay connected with your highest ideals. Well, there you have it. Heavy Thursday, coming from what happened yesterday. No wonder. I'm exhausted already. But anyway, my dear ones, thank you so much for joining me this morning and this afternoon or this evening, whenever you popped up with this video. I am so glad. And, show me some love. Share the video. Tell your friends about my channel. Maybe they'll like it too. Thank you again, and have a blessed, blessed day.